Welcome everybody back to another episode of Money Pop Podcast. I am the CEO. I am him. I am Moss Money. And what we got today is Miami versus Boston. A lot of baseball today. Didn't get a chance to look at any baseball, but Miami versus Boston. Are we going to see another team down 3-0? Like, what are we watching here? This is insane what we're watching here. What is going on with my with this show here? But anyway, uh these games have been dry as hell. Like, they keep winning. Like they keep getting smoked. You know what I'm saying? Like it's not even close. Jimmy Butler is him. He's turned up for the playoffs. And I don't even know. There's a lot of people who couldn't bet that game yesterday with the Lakers and Denver. And I mean, we talk so much about greatness in terms of LeBron and Mike, but I've always had LeBron 1B and Mike 1A. That's just me. I don't argue with anybody who thinks LeBron is better, but down 0-3 and people talking about, well, he could come back. No, he ain't coming back, dog. They getting swept. They getting swept. Ain't no way they coming back. They are getting swept. You know what I mean? So uh I'm looking forward to this game today. Celtics are on the ropes. How y'all feel about Jimmy though? I kind of want to know that because I'm start like before. I'm the one who was saying, I'm tired of the Jimmy Butler talk. And when I say I'm tired of Jimmy Butler talk, not on the court, but how we miss him here in Philly, how we miss him from, what we could have had or what should have, would have, could have with us. You know what I mean? But now that I'm seeing it and he's taking nobody, there's no all-stars on that Miami Heat team. And they're very likely to go up 3-0 because I would not bet Boston in this spot. They're on the ropes. They're desperate. They're in a must-win game, but it really is a bad matchup for them. Like it really is. If you put Jimmy Butler on Tatum and that cancels out, the other defenders on the Heat are long and rangy and tall, can move their feet. They negate a lot of what Boston does. So Boston's got to go deep into like their third guy. You know what I mean? Like their third or fourth guy for them to actually like see some scoring. And that's what you're seeing. And Bam is coming on. Bam had a monster game last game. What do you have, like 23, 17, and like 8? Like we've seen Bam do that before, but on the playoffs, on the big stage, on the road too, man, this Miami Heat team is cooking. Like they're really cooking right now. And I'm not sure if Boston has an answer for it. Like I really don't. And we got to get a world performance, from Tatum today. And I mean, I'll bet that. I'll bet the star shows up, right? I'll bet the best, the humblest best player in the world shows up today. And he better saying shit like that. You know what I mean? Saying shit like that. So let's go right into our poll question. Um, do you guys think the Miami Heat are going to sweep the Boston Celtics? Man, chime in whatever you are. Facebook, Twitter, YouTube. Do you agree to the poll? Is the Miami Heat going to sweep the Boston Celtics? And we'll see what that line is right now. I don't remember the last time two teams in the second round got swept. You know what I mean? Like I really don't. I wonder what that is. I wonder what that is. And by the way, our poll question is brought to you by FanUp. It's the best way to enjoy fantasy sports for your daily DFS, NBA, NBL contest, and more. Sign up today. A2D Radio is the promo code. 5,000 bonus points, a 50,000 value. FanUp.app. I feel like I gotta sneeze. Hold on. I muted that right on time too. Right. Hand game fast. But let's bring up our handy dandy sports book and let's get into the bets. Hey, if y'all been following me on Money Pop Podcast, on the Money Pop Podcast platform, we hit some things, man. We hit some things. We hit some things this weekend too. Yesterday, we missed the same game parlay by LeBron missing a goddamn free throw. That's the one thing about basketball, man. Like it's so tough when you miss some of those hits, man, because it'd be like a free throw. It'd be stupid. Like, what are we doing? A free throw, bro? What's this one? Oh, this is the one that hit. If y'all played this one, this is on my show. I was about to say, what's this? This one hit. This one hit for this was plus 10-1. Was a hundred play, and this Jones smacked. So we be hitting these things, baby. We be hitting these things. All right, let's go to the game right now. The line, Boston is favorite -3.5. I'll tell you right now, I don't know how that is. Well, I do know how that is because this is a must-win game for Boston, but it's such a bad spot. Like if they had lost two in Miami and then was coming home, such a better spot. Even splitting 1-1 in Boston and then coming to Miami, I get it. But they're down 0-2. They're down 0-2 and they're going to Miami where Miami hasn't lost in the playoffs yet. And they're favorite? Come on, man. Come on. That's not my best bet though. But come on. That's tough. That's a real tough spot. Real tough spot. But we talked about it a little bit earlier, man. My first best bet of the day is we're going to Bam Adebayo over 32 points, rebounds, and assists. He's hit this in the last three games, and he's just been playing great. He really has. He's been doing it on all facets of the court, whether it be scoring, rebounding, and assisting. So my first best bet is Bam Adebayo over 32 and a half. You said, yeah, we'll go back to that. What's good, Bubba? You know what I mean? Mr. Lynch. Air lost a 7 leg parlay last night, plus 11 because Joker had 24 and not 20. Yeah, that's the shit would be for basketball. Like that'd be the weird shit with basketball, man. That 1 point should be like just killer. But it is what it is. You know what I mean? You gotta it's a gamble, right? 7 legs is a gamble. You got 6 out of the 7, right? What are you gonna do? What you gonna do? You won 6 out of the 7. So is that mad at Jokic or is that mad at getting greedy? Could you pull one leg off? You know what I mean? Last weekend was rough, 400 units in the win. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You know what? I got caught up in a fan, bro. I actually have another future bet that's still alive. And I got caught up in a fandom when they went up and won game. What was it? When they were coming back to Philly, they were up 2. I was like, yo, this is it. I got caught. I got caught up in it. I'm like, this is it. But it is what it is, man. It is what it is, man. What you gonna do? Ain't nothing you can do about it. Nothing you can do about it. So, oh well. All right. So my first best bet, like I said, we got Mr. Bam out of Bayou over 32 and a half. I was looking at Jimmy here, Yimmy, Himmy, Himmy as they call him, as well. He's just been playing unbelievable. And Grant Williams is not the answer to solve the Jimmy Butler problem. Like he said, that's what you got. They're gonna have to figure something else out. I don't know why they don't put Jalen Brown on him. Unless I missed that. Um, they should put Jalen Brown on him. So I'm not sure why they don't. But we'll take a look at that. But next game, I mean sorry, next game. Next bet. My second best bet of the day, we're going to assist and we're going to Yimmy. Jimmy Butler. He said in his press conference they're trusting him with the ball in his hand, whether it be on the offensive side or the defensive side. They're trusting him with the ball in his hand to make things go. So you're gonna pay for a little bit. I'm going with over 5.5 assists for Jimmy Butler. He's gotten this 3 of the last 3 games, and I don't think it's gonna stop. He easily gets to me. For me, he easily gets six assists. He might even get 6 or 7 assists, but I'm not sure if he's going to be doing as much scoring as more facilitating today, but I think I think you see Jimmy continue to do what Jimmy does and have an all around great game. 25, 5 and 7, 28, 6 and 6, like something like that. So consistent what he does. So give me Jimmy Butler over 5.5 assists. Oh shit, took it off. I want to fade Al Horford so bad. Anything Al under. Fucking Al Horford. I hate Al Horford. You know what I mean? I hate him. He's just such a bum. Let me see. Miami Sweet. All right, next bet. Cause we still hitting y'all with the bets, man. Sorry, man, I'm a little off. I was drunk last night. I'm waiting for this coffee to wake me up. But we still here with y'all because I did the research last night. I was like, yo, I'm getting tipsy tonight. I need to make sure I know what I'm picking tomorrow. So I did my shit last night. Um, so I made sure I had my top three bets for y'all. And then but to the same game parlays we do live. That's the fun part. So stick around. Make sure you stick around for the same game parlay because we do those live and we do those together. You know what I mean? Those are not like I have an idea of what I want to do, but those are ones that I need y'all to help me with. So make sure y'all stick around coming up for us to get the same game parlay so we can win. We can bet small and win big. These are normal bets, right? These are half unit bets, $75, $100. That's how I do my units on these bets. But that same game parlay, a little bit bet small, win big. Try to get it 10-1. Try to get it to 10-1. Make it worth your while. All right. Like I said in the beginning, stars got to show up. The most humbled star in the world, the most humble, best player in the world has to show up today. Give me Jason Tatum over 30 points. There's no other way for them to win. I mean, Jalen's got to show up, but he's been off. I think in the last two games, he's 2 for 13 from three. So they've just been doing a great job defending him. And, Tatum's going to get his just because Tatum does get his. So, but give me Jason Tatum over 30.5 points. I think he can have a 33, 32, 34 point type game. He's not going to go ham and go 40, but, they need this game and they need him to show up in a big way. So give me Jason Tatum over 30.5 points. You see the theme here, sticking with the stars, not trying to get too much in the weeds here, looking for value from other guys as much. I thought about Brogdon. I thought about Smart. I actually thought about the under for Smart, to be honest with you. Um, but I didn't see a lot of value in it. But we might put that together for our same game parlay. Y'all like these picks, man? Let me know, man. Let me know in the chat, man. Type in NPB in the chat if y'all like those bets, man. Money pot betting. Tell me ones you don't like. I mean, that's the point of this. That's the point of you guys watching me. You know what I'm saying? Is getting what I like and then seeing, versus some of the things you like. Am I missing anything? Did you guys see something that I'm not seeing? And then we can talk about it. That's the point of it. Some of these threes I was looking at, but some of them are just so high, like Marcus Smart's, over 1.5. Jimmy's minus 175. Like you're paying for these drones to get them. And I would probably fade Horford 3. I was actually looking at Horford rebounds. They're going to need him from a defensive standpoint. They're going to need him to be stout, and he does well from his home and away splits. He does well better on the road than he does at home. So let's look at that actually. Let's look at these rebounds. Yeah, see, it's minus 155 though. You're paying for that. You are paying for that. I don't know if I could do that. It's too much. Like that's not a good bet. Not a good bet at all. Yeah. These numbers are right on point. Like these numbers are all on the cusp. They all got the hooks lined up in it. So it's a tough thing. Man, you got to really dig deep to find some of these bets. But these are my three top bets of the day. Like I said, let me know what you guys like. Let's go to the comments here. It's all good, bro. We drink the Kool-Aid. I wasn't there yet though. I wasn't drinking the Kool-Aid at first. You know what I'm saying? Until they started winning, and then I got caught up. I mean, I don't know if I got caught up like everybody else, because there was people who were, People, people guaranteeing wins out here. We don't do that, right? We don't guarantee wins. So, but I mean, it is what it is. I mean, you got to put yourself out there, right? You got to put yourself out there, especially when it's your team. And me thinking, I felt really comfortable and I felt really well that they were going to win that game, but they didn't. They didn't. So you got Boston winning four straight, bro. Oh, that's right. We were going to look at that. We were going to look at. Well, let's look at that. Let's look at the comeback. Everybody got these bets though. Nobody got any problems with these before I move on to some more bets. Let's look at that though. Let's look at the oh no. Let's look at the prop for the series. Yeah, let's see. Here we go. Series prop. Wow, Boston is still plus 150. That is real interesting. Those odds are low. Big gay Al sucks. Oh man, people be killing his sister on there. Little Anna, Rob, what's up, man? Morning, Peter. Morning. But yeah, damn, that's plus 150. That's really interesting, yo. So then, what's the correct one? What do they got him at? Wow, going seven. Sheesh. Boston the win and said, look at that. That's insane, yo. Boston Celtics to win in seven is plus 250 is the odds on favorite in this series. So that means Boston's gotta win today. I remember we saw something like this before, and it just like the line was telling you Boston. Well, the line was telling you the team that was down, and they still lost. Because if they go down 3-0, I mean it's over. I mean a lot of people say it's over now because they lost two. But wow, that's really interesting. So plus 150 for them to win the series and plus two, like those odds are so short. They really feel Boston is going to come back in this one like this, losing two in the Garden, in Boston Garden, and then going on a roll where they have Miami hasn't won today. Who's betting Boston outside of Boston fans, right? Like is anybody betting Boston? Not to win the series, but just today. Like, is anybody taking that 3.5? That's so crazy, yo. What's the spread? 1.5 games? See, to me, that's the bet right here. This is the bet right here. Or this right here. But this is a gimme bet. This 1.5, right? That means Miami wins 4-2. And they're up 2 games. So they need, you know what I mean? They're up 2 games. Like this is almost giving you free money. I just cannot believe that Boston would come back. Boston would have to win three straight for that to happen. So let's look at that. What is Boston 4-2? I just want to see. Where was it at? Correct score. Plus 550. Is Boston really going to beat them 4 times in a row? I don't know. If that's worth the bet. I don't know if that's worth the bet. I'd rather do Miami in 7 than Boston in 6. That makes more sense to me. Because if Boston goes on a tear, right, and they say they win 3 in a row, coming back in Game 6 in Miami, that's a must-win game. You got to think Miami wins that, right? They don't lose 4 times in a row, and then you got the money, the plus money on Miami coming back in Game 7. Now this is a gamble, but the logic makes sense. because of the way the betting is. The betting is saying that Boston's going to come back in this series. That's the way the numbers are hinting. Not saying they will, but if you look at it, that's the way it's saying. If you look at the spread, this is only plus 100 for Boston to lose only by 2 games in the series. The series winner is only plus 150, which is super low for a series being down 2-0. So they're building in some back end equity about Boston coming back some way in this series. So if Boston was to come back and win in the series, if you think about the game flow, they would have to win today, right? Say they lose tomorrow and they're down 3-1. Then they go back to Boston and come back 3-2. And then they go back to Miami for game 6 and then shock the world and beat Miami and tie it up 3-3, almost very similar as to what they did to us, and come back to Boston and then come back. So this is what that's the scenario here, or something like that with the Boston 4-3. But I would take Miami in game 7 just because the equity is there. Now, game 7 in Boston is super tough. And another game 7 in Boston in the same series. But the money makes sense to bet Miami 4-3. Everybody get that? Like, everybody see that game flow? I'm not saying it's right, but everybody see how I did that in terms of game flow. So if you're betting this in the series, you bet the series to go 7, right? You bet it that it's going to be a series. You bet it to go 7. I don't see any of the sixes play out. We're not even going to talk about it. Bron's going to get swept. Has Bron ever got swept in his career? He's been around a long time. I feel like he has. But yeah, I think I might take a stab at that. Bet small to win big, man. We talking what? Like $25 to win almost 250. And people might not think this is big because it's like not thousands of dollars like you see sometimes on tickets. But just think about it. If every time I bet $25 and I gave you $225 back, you would be like, oh, let's go all day. So it's all about scale, and it's all about bankroll. You got to build your bankroll up. You got to build your scale up. Start off small and then start building. All those cats that you see betting thousands of dollars on parlays and hitting them for millions and whatever they hit for, or hit them, some of the $50 ones that hit for like 10 grand and stuff like that, they all started small, man. You see it all the time. You see some bets $2, $3 that win like 25 grand or some shit like that, man. I can't. Those ones are so improbable. I just can't bet those. I don't even know how to look at those. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, who's betting, first basket parlays across the board? There's people doing it, but I just can't do it. So that's just me. But it is what it is. All right. So we got all those bets over there. Let's look at some of the comments here. What we got? Struts hitting 5-3, starting at 3 at plus 800, now down to plus 650. Yeah, getting some money in there with that. What else y'all got? Bam over 19 and a half is plus 110. Yeah, I like Bam last game. I like him again here, but I like the combos better. Just in case he doesn't, I think they D him up a little bit here. The fuck. There we go. Where's the points? No, not that game. Yeah, here we go. And then here we go. Drop down to 18 and a half. Hmm. Where'd you see that 19 at? Was it on this one or a different one? Hmm. So I did say I was going to give away $25 today. For those who were on Twitter and retweeted my bet that missed by a fucking free throw. Um, Random. Let's see here. Random name picker. Let's see. Can I put the names in the wheel? All right. Yeah. So we got Who was it? It was Jake, Chucks, and then there was another guy on there that was on there. I forget his name though. I'm just gonna put his name in here. While I get the will generated, we're gonna go to a little bit of a sponsors for our. I'll stop the screen share while I get the wheel generator. Hey man, you guys gotta follow me on Money Pop Podcast on Twitter. I'll be dropping bets on there. This is a $50 if I win, $25 if I lose. So it was free money. It was free money. So you guys gotta follow me, man. Um, but let's go to our commercial real quick here, and then we'll have the wheel ready after this.
Hey, Birds fans, the NFL schedule has arrived and Philly Sports Trips has all the details now. Visit the site phillysportstrips.com. This is sure to be an epic season. Be sure to go there now to make sure that you don't get shut out. Join us in Tampa, LA, Seattle, or when we get revenge in Kansas City. Don't want to fly? No problem. Gather up your crew and hop aboard one of our signature boisterous bus trips to DC or New York. Sign up now and make sure to mention A2D. Don't miss out on the best Philly fan experience anywhere. Philly Sports Trip customers always stay at the best hotels and meet NFL legends. Book today.
All right, we are back. What a great commercial! What a great commercial for Philly Sports Trip. I know y'all saw the. We didn't get into the schedule for football yet, but we should be on the road, man. How fun would it be on to be on the road? Um, with that shit. So all right, so only three of you guys jumped in on Twitter and follow me on Twitter. So there's only three people. We got Jake, Chucks, and Patchface. You know what Patchface sound like? Patchface sound like from the Guardians of the Galaxy, right? Razor face. They all laugh. Yeah, cause it's metaphoric. Oh, sorry. My fandom is for Marvel. So all right, let's go. Who's winning $25? Oh, this Chuck's winning $25. Chuck's not even on. And he won money. God damn it, Chuck. Are you out there, Chucks? Probably not. You should have to be on the show. I should make it. You should have to be on the show watching to win. You can't just win and just get money. You gotta participate. Gotta participate. All right. Shout out to Chucks. I'll get you your $25, bro. All right. Before we get out of here, we've been rapping and yapping for a little bit. Let's get y'all same game parlay, man. Let's win some bet small, win big time. So let me get the handy dandy sports book back up. We got our three best bets of the day. We're gonna clear that all. And this is why I need y'all to help me. Right? Let's start thinking about what we're gonna do here. I do like to take some of the bets I have, drop down some of the points and stuff to get it to where it's kind of manageable. So, and then sometimes I like to take risks. So, like, I really want to. I'm thinking about taking a risk with Tatum here on his points. Um, but let me. Where's he at? There's assists. Do Tatum. So the question is, does he get his 35 points today? Thank you. Yeah, need that coffee in the morning, brother. Hurting last night. I woke up fucked up. All right. So 25 points makes all too much sense. Is for him not to get 25. I mean, even when he's off, he gets 25. That's the crazy thing. So you got to feel good about 25. That's why I like his over and under. But the 35 is really interesting. I don't know if he's ever dropped 35 in Miami. I mean, well, this year. Like, yeah, 34 last game and he had 30. So he's right there at that 30 point. Does he explode right here and give you a all out performance that they need? He had 31 in Miami in January, See, he's going to be right there, man. I think we should go 25 and just build something else. He had 49 in the Garden. He did drop 49 on him once. So I don't know if Jimmy Butler was playing that game though. I bet you Jimmy wasn't even playing. Yeah, Jimmy wasn't playing. So he went off for 50. Fuck. Jimmy's got such an effect on teams, man. It's just ridiculous. All right, we're gonna go 25 to start off our same game parlay. We're gonna make it simple. Oh shit. My bad, Bubba. I'm talking shit. You my guy too, man. My fault, bro. I appreciate you. I appreciate you always hopping on showing love, man. My bad. All right. Uh, so we got points in here. Anybody else? We go a little Hemi Butler, or do we go Jalen? Does Jalen give us 20 today? Can Jalen Brown just give us a 20 piece? They gonna need it, right? Let's see. Like I said, I do these Jones live with y'all, so you know what I mean. If y'all see something, help me out. He had 16. See, he's been off from three though. 16 and 22. See, I think they just defend him well, man. Like they have great on ball defenders. That's the thing. Like the Sixers, our perimeter defense was fucking trash. You know what I mean? Well, who was our best defender? Maybe was it like who was our best on ball defender? You think PJ Harris? You know what I'm saying? Like look at the names that I have to drop out there. Definitely ain't Maxey. Definitely ain't Harden. Embiid? Is your center your best on ball defender? You know what I mean? That's why we don't have no wing defenders and no wing shooters. So, I kind of want to go with this tandem, man, with uh Jalen and Jason. Can he give us 20 today? I feel like that's a stretch for him. That could be a stretch. What's Butler 20? 1,000. 1,000. Or do we go Jimmy gives us 30? Jimmy like this type of shit, man. Does Jimmy give us a 30 piece today? He had 35 in Boston and then 27. Mm. How many times has Jimmy dropped 30 in Boston against Boston? Let's see. He had 25 at Boston. Then he had 15 rebounds. And then he had 18, 7, and 5. Then he had 8 and 5. Huh. Looks like his rebounds are interesting. What's his rebounds? Wow, that's a big jump from 5 to 8. What y'all think? Reach? Jimmy Butler plus 240 double double worth a look. Yeah, no, it is. It's definitely worth a look. But I'm trying to build something up right here real quick. Um, I do like his assist though, so I'm gonna go with that too. I don't want to reach too much because he's had 6 or 7 assists, but I want to make sure that let's see, 4, 5, 250. We're gonna go with 4.5. Build this joint up a little bit because I want to win, right? I want to win. And I don't want to give you guys some. We've been the last three. I think I'm 2 and 3 in these. In the last one, we just lost by a free throw. So, what did you say? You said struts, right? Kevin Love get off on one. Kevin don't even play like that. He don't score. He don't do shit. He'll chalk it up, but he just don't do shit. Is Robinson out here? Nah, they haven't had Robinson out here. Yeah, but give me Stretch with two threes. I think that makes a lot of sense. Right, he's got to score. Actually, you know what? Has he gone off like that yet on them? Just three, two, three. Yeah, that two feels safe. He's hit two, what, 8 out of the last 9 games? So I'm okay with that. We'll see if we can find a reach. Could be Lowry. He had no point. Oh no, that's Love. What's Kyle Lowry? Yeah, he had no points either last game. He had 15 and then zero. He's good for almost two. That three would be Love. He's so wishy washy though. He's tough to figure out. But I mean, he's dropped points before though. I wouldn't mind his assist though. Let me look at his assist. Here we go. All right, we might take a reach on him. He had 5 last game too, and 3. So we're gonna take a reach on Lowry's assist. Where is he at? Hmm. Here we go with 5 here. All right, we'll reach. We'll take a reach on Kyle. We gotta we gotta build it up a little bit. All right, let's look at the steals and blocks. Al gonna get it done on the defensive side of the ball. So Bam had two blocks. Jimmy had 2 blocks. Robert Williams. What's Robert Williams with blocks? 2-1-0-2. At least get you one, right? We get 1 block from him. And then what? Get a get a block from Al. Tatum be doing some shit too. Don't sleep on Tatum. His blocks. He sneak up and get one every once in a while. We get a Kevin Love block. What's good, bro? I see you. Who's winning today? Ooh, good one. Who's winning today? Maybe that should be the pick. The other pick. Who's winning today? So we just went through the whole series today. It's a must-win game for Boston. It's hard to bet Boston though. I mean, just the way Miami's been playing. But it's a must-win game. I would lean Boston to be real with you, bro. I really would. I think the money line is attractive. But that line down 0-2 and they're still favorite. It's a Boston line. It's a Boston line. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, Bubba. Facts. That's what I kept it. Two is the safe play. Everything on here is safe right now. So but we might end up with that Boston though. This is the stretch. I think this is the stretch. Kyle Lowry getting 5 assists is the stretch. And and the reason why I put that in there is because we got to build it up. Like I like if it's 5 or 6 picks, you know what I mean? Like we got to do something. You know what I mean? We got to do something with this. We got to get see at least some value, a little bit more. I want to get a little bit more value for y'all in this drone. Kyle's always good for a steal. I'll tell you that. And so was Gabe. Gabe Vincent's always good for a steal too, and he plays too. Gabe's had a steal in the last 6 games, and out of those six, 3 of them has been two. What about Jalen? I mean, they had no steals in that game. Last game, he hasn't had 2 steals in a couple games either. Um, let me see what 2 steals does to this. Woo! That's what I'm talking about, dog. What if I take this off the carrot? Mm-mm-mm. So that's the gamble. If I go with the safe play, and then put back the assist, where you at, Kyle? Maybe I do 3.5 instead of 4.5, right? And then go back to my steals, and then hit you with two. Y'all like that? Plus 1,500. I like that. Kind of like it. It's a little bit more safer, and we getting bet small, win big. And now, if we really gambling, right? If we really gambling for y'all, um, what's the what? Can I take the game line? I just want to. I don't like that hook. That's what I don't like. I don't like the hook. Here's something for y'all. Go the opposite way. Plus 3.5 Boston. Plus 22. Right. But if you go minus 2.5 and you think they're going to win by 3, plus 3,000, 30 to 1. It's not a big difference. If this was like plus 35, then I would say this would be the better bet. But if you want to gamble, and I like this bet, do plus 3.5 Boston. Now, this is a scratchy ticket. This is a scratchy ticket. 7 picks, right? All of these are somewhat safe. There's going to be a sweat somewhere, but I like this pick. I definitely do. So again, bet small, win big. $25 win you 575, man. You know, so this is what we do, man. This is money pot betting. This is what we do over here, man. We build it together. We win together. It's better when I win with y'all. It sucks when I win by myself because who wants to be rich or get money by themselves? It's boring. Let's win together. Drop MPB if you like this bet, please, in the comments. Drop it. I think I really like this bet. I don't see anything in here. These are the 2 sweats. I actually think he gets this, but this will be the sweat. We're going with the plus side of the bet. I like this bet. I really do. I like this bet a lot. Yeah, that was my best bet of the day, bro. Tatum goes. I think Tatum goes 30 today. Easy. Well, not easy, but I think he gets 30 for sure. All right. Y'all like that bet? Thumbs up. Let me know. MPB if you like that bet. I like that bet a lot. We gonna smash that bet, y'all. We gonna crush that John. And then make sure y'all tag me. If y'all betting this shit, tag Money Pop Podcast on all social media platforms. Let me know. All right, I just retweeted one earlier about somebody like, yo, I was listening to the show. We bet and we hit. What you got today? That's what he said. My guy Bubba. My guy Bubba was like, what you got today? I love it when you tag me in these things, man. It makes it fun for me. It's like, oh man, we gotta go back. It makes me more hungrier. So those are the bets of the day. I have my 3 best bets. That's the same game parlay of the day. And I think that's the show, man. I'm gonna go wake my ass up some more with some more coffee. Thank you, everybody, for joining. As always, appreciate y'all for joining and jumping on. Make sure you're sharing, liking, all that good stuff. If you aren't following A2D Radio, you need to hop on a goddamn train because you already see the things that we doing out here, man. So make sure y'all on. Appreciate y'all. This is Moss Money. This is Money Pop Podcast. Good luck.